early anyway. Better to be early than too late. Just have to do the social media thing here quickly. Alrighty. Hope you guys are doing well. I still need a minute. So take a coffee or a tea or a beer or whatever and chill out a bit. And we will get started in some minutes. Dum 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 dum. You can maybe think about what kind of questions you want to ask me, and you can just go and write them directly here into the chat, and then we could actually start if you have any questions. Copy the link. Smash that thing on Facebook too. Boop. And then just the other thing, the Instagram thing. Okay. Got the link. Yo. So. Now everything is posted. So, hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing well, to be honest. I had, how should I say, a nice time the last few days creating a lot of content, and I was rethinking. The Marcos from Spain, hello. What's that? Something's going wrong. Just see that there is something going wrong with the video data. So let's see if I can change that. Just give me a second. hopefully that changes the problem. The sound is low. Okay, that's weird. I'm already totally 100% in the sound here. Let's double check. Test, 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 test. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know when the sound is getting better. Because it should actually be good. That's at least what the software tells me. What does Markus, how is the sound? Is it still low or is it better? Okay, I will just keep on going. No, at least the connection got better, as I see. Good. So, hello everyone. The closer the better. Good. Yeah. Getting back to the topic of today. It is... Oh, Ali's in Istanbul. Oh. Yeah, enjoy. Still on vacation. The cars are waiting for you. We got a lot of work for you to do. No, I'm kidding. Ali is a work buddy from me, and he seems to be in Istanbul having some nice vacation there. I'm a bit jealous, to be honest. But yeah, coming back to the topic of today's live stream, that is actually could be a very interesting one, or maybe still here in Sweden. Okay, yeah, I see. He was just joking, man. Okay, but the thing is, I want to change a bit my YouTube channel, I would say, and that will especially how should I say, have an impact on a new style of content that I want to provide you or create. That will be especially going more into my gear that I'm using. So I am preparing a new, how should I say, series, if we can say so, that is mainly focusing on my gear that I use and how I use it, why I use it, my experience, and if you should go and buy that stuff or not buy it. And why do I do that? It's a very simple explanation, because you have a lot of I have a lot of gear since I started this journey here on YouTube, and the whole filmmaking stuff, of course, includes a lot of gear that I had to buy the last few years now, and I want to share my experiences with you. First of all, I was hesitating to post it, but I had a great meeting with one of my, I would call it, heroes on from YouTube, and his name is Peter Lindgren. I will leave a link here in the description later on if you're interested, or just Google Peter Lindgren. He's living here close to Gothenburg, and a content creator, video creator, and handsome, cool guy. So it was very nice to meet him. And he told me something that I got very inspired of or from, and since then I took the, how should I say, the whole gear thing back in consideration, because I started already to do film gear stuff, but I kind of pushed it away. I was I wouldn't say afraid, but I was not confident enough to do it, and I was afraid to. I wasn't afraid, but I thought it was a bad idea to create content about gear that already has been done from thousands or million of other people. So I I did just not do it. And when I told that to Peter, he came and told me one thing, and that was, if he wouldn't have just started his YouTube channel, and his YouTube channel, if you have a look at it, it's mainly, and not mainly, but a lot about gear, how to use the gear, and reviews and stuff like this. And if so, his words were, if he wouldn't have done it, then he wouldn't be in the position that he's in right now, and he's earning a lot of money through YouTube. Of course, he also has some sponsorships, but he started his channel talking about, for example, just the camera gear that he was using, and that's how he started his journey. And until now, it's still the same thing that he is doing. So I got taken by that and thought, yeah, okay, damn it, I will just go and do it now, because if I don't do it, I will maybe regret it. And so yeah, that's the reason why I do it. So in the future we'll have more gear content. Hello, Rexy, who is that? This is Max Reichert, maybe? No. So yeah, be prepared. There will be a new video content coming up soon. But other than that, I also started to create idea around a short movie that I still have not done. If you have followed me in the last year, I would say, then you maybe saw a video that had stuff included where I was talking about or showing stuff, especially props that I prepared for a short movie that I want to film. The one that was a Viking movie, and the other one was something including a special forces unit, I would nearly call it. It is not a special forces unit, but it looks like that. And that's also the short movie that I will do first, or create it first. So I already started to I made a shot list. I made a script to it for it, and a storyboard is also done. And now I'm kind of setting up the gear and trying to see how the angles that I have in mind will look on the camera or on the screen at the end. And to see if I have to change stuff and so on and so on, because in this case preparation is nearly the key, since I am a one-man show. I will not be able to, how should I say, to hire another filmmaker. Maybe it happens in the near future, but until now I don't know too many filmmakers that are that are there and are available at the moment. I know of some filmmakers in Germany or some in Canada, but not in near Gothenburg yet. So hopefully that will happen in the future. So I'm facing this problem or this challenge to film and act in this short movie at the same time. What is, yeah, like I already said, it's very challenging. I hope everything goes well. But like if you know me, I love challenges, and good challenge makes you better. So let's see how this turns out. And yeah, I'm a bit, how should I say, curious about how this will work and what I have to face, what kind of problems I have to face. But yeah, people, please leave some questions here. I would like to answer if you have some questions. Maybe you want to know what the short movie is about. I cannot reveal everything because it should become a short movie for another YouTuber, or not for another YouTuber, but actually to get his attention. And hopefully it works out. That's at least the plan. So, let's see. Who else is online at the moment? Just Rexy? Is it Max Reichert? I don't know. At least one person is there. So I need to drink a bit more here. My throat is drier than dry. Yeah, or let's just start. I can talk a bit about the short movie. So it's actually a thing. The title I cannot reveal, and I can also not reveal the person that it's all about. So yeah, like I said, I will be the main character in this short movie, starting from hanging around at home, and then yeah, getting, how should I call it? It's hard to say without revealing too much. I'm getting activated, and activated in a sense of becoming, special forces. I wouldn't say a special forces member or something like that, but more like, let's call it special force guy. It is not a special force guy, but it looks like that. With a lot of guns and weapons and gear and whatever. And I am getting activated to, how should I say, save another person that is missing since May 2021. Will there be a teaser? No, I don't think so. I will just push it out directly. Hi. Yeah, thank you very much. Hi from UK. Tried 76. Yeah, it's not easy. That's true. But you have to be consistent and just keep on going. And I think it will work out well. I just have to be, patient and creative. And that's the reason why I also want to do this short movie. And no, to come back to Marco's question, there will not be a teaser because the short movie is so short that the teaser would actually it would be too much, I think. Maybe I will show how to or how I filmed it, but I think I will even launch that video after I have made the short video. And there's also one other problem with the whole thing, since I'm filming by myself, and there maybe is the possibility that it will not turn out like I expected, the quality of the film. Maybe I will not post it at all, and I have to push it further into the future until I got another person that is capable of filming or capable of helping me to film. So it is a bit of an experiment. But yeah, like I said, it's a challenge, but I accepted the challenge, and I'm looking forward to really do it. And I have everything already set up in mind, all the shots and how everything should look like, and a lot of ideas. Yeah, it will become interesting, definitely. I could maybe make a small teaser, and that's maybe something I could do in a live stream, for example, here. That's maybe a possibility, but not. I would not launch a video directly, because I think it could destroy the effect of this short movie. And the short movie is actually an introduction to another YouTuber's video. So actually, when I post the video, I will also go and tell the people you have to watch the other video before you watch my video, because otherwise you will not get the how should we say, get the story. Yeah, there are a lot of Airbnbs in Sweden, definitely. You can just go on Airbnb and check it out. Otherwise, there, also, friends of mine, they were here in Sweden now, and they were going through Airbnbs. So it should actually work, and they should not be too expensive. And you have also a site called Blocket SE. There, it's like a small eBay version, or a Swedish eBay version, where you can go and ask for places to sleep, or there are even offered places to sleep or to hire, to rent. Exactly. Yeah. So I hope the connection is still good, and I hope the audio is doing well. And see, the dogs are quiet. Was just out with them. Had a walk in the park, I would say. No, it was not a park. We have a nice river floating in front of my apartment, and you call it Elven. That's the big river coming from Gothenburg to and going to Stockholm, I think. And that's always the small walk I take with my dogs before. Yeah, I do streams like this one, for example, where I have to work. But other than that, I'm always in the forest with them. Yeah, and that's also one thing I will do. Is in my vlog stuff, or my other videos that I'm doing. I still call it, also the playlist is still called my vlog. There I will also go and share a bit of content about my dogs, because I've heard now plenty of times that people would be interested in. Yeah, you can rent a camper van, exactly. That's also an idea. But yeah, coming back to what I said is that I will also create a bit of content around my dogs, since there are yeah, people interested in how I treat my dogs or how I feed my dogs or yeah, what gear my dogs use. Let's call it selen or and all that stuff that is included with dog treatment and all of that. Did 123 and me in a testing kit last year 5% Scandinavian. Oh, nice. But you're from Germany then? Um, Trite or Tritte? How should is that right? Because I'm also half German, so ich kann auch Deutsch reden. I just prefer to make everything in English here because the audience that talks English is yeah, more continental, I would say. Ah, UK. Yeah, okay. Read you. Yeah. Do you have any other questions? Maybe around the short movie thing. I just wait a second. We'll just quickly go and refill my drink here. So I'm not going to dry out. So just give me a minute. So back again. Will you edit the movie yourself? If so, what software will you use? Yeah, finally a question. Yes, I will edit it by myself. I at the moment I'm using Adobe Premiere, but to be honest, I mean it works quite well. But for the price that I'm paying for the whole so-called Adobe library, or I forgot the name, the Adobe collection. That's it. I think it has too much bugs, and like, for example, when I'm editing in Premiere, I try to, when I'm adding a text and I try to rewrite the text, I have to. It's a bit complicated to do that in some cases. I'm more like this. Yeah, I want to have a more simple, user friendly interface. Mm. Actually, the interface is quite friendly, but I'm not 100% happy, to be honest. I already thought to switch to DaVinci Resolve because first of all, it could be free, or you just pay once for it and then you can have it. And I've heard from other content creators and filmmakers that it should be a good alternative. So if you think about to jump into editing by yourself, yeah, maybe DaVinci Resolve is a good place to start. And if you're a Mac user, there's also a version, also software, but I forgot the name of it, and that's also Peter Lindgren is also using that one. Damn it, I forgot the name of that software. But anyway, yeah. So I will go and edit it by myself. I have to record the sounds by myself, and maybe if you know what I'm doing, then you know that I'm also a lot into sound design. So I have a huge modular synthesizer standing behind me, and I'm also working a lot in a software called Ableton. This is a music software. So I will also do the whole sound design by myself. So actually, yeah, I'm doing everything by myself. I've got the props. I wrote the script. I have the cameras. I have the lights. I record everything by myself and edit everything by myself. So yeah. Hopefully that answers your question. Might be a good idea to reach out to Jonna Jenton. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm in contact with Kalle Flodin. Kalle Flodin, if you maybe know him, he was or is no, he was my YouTube mentor at the beginning of my YouTube journey. Mm, so he taught me a lot how to act, and he checked my videos and gave me his feedback, for example. But Jonna is a bit hard to reach, to be honest. I started to get in contact with her, but it never really got that deep. I mean, she's super popular in not just in Sweden. So yeah, she's of course uptaken, and I don't want to bother her with my still a bit, how should I say, or different content at least. Ah, you follow him as well? Yeah, nice. Yeah, no, Kalle is a great guy, and he's also very inspiring for me. Also, definitely a person that I'm a bit, how should I say, looking up to in a lot of cases. And so let's see if I meet him, because I actually want to make an interview with him for my nature documentation or nature documentary. I'm always pronouncing it wrong. I'm so bad in that. Sorry. Yeah. Also a point I have to increase, and my English. I have to get more stable there and better. But yeah, so I've planned to make interview together with Kalle Flodin about the life close to the nature or in the nature, in the Swedish nature, and as well I want to interview another guy that calls himself Neo Natur on Instagram, and he's a cook and also into a lot into mushrooms and stuff that is growing out there in the nature. So yeah, so he's also a person that I would love to interview for the nature documentary. He already said yes, but we have not made up any date because I'm still in the middle of this filming process for this documentary. His book recommendations are amazing. I'm going to buy a book. Ismail becomes because of color. Ah, yeah, nice. Yeah, I've not read the book yet, to be honest. I've heard about it. Yes. Would be interesting. Okay, let me know what if it is worth reading it. Mm, yeah, he has a lot of inspiring content and also yeah, he's I admire him because he has a lot of a way of thinking that I really like, but not in everything, but in a lot of should I say we are matching. Our thoughts are matching in many cases. Exactly, and also he's also the inspiration when it comes to yeah for me buying a house in Sweden in the nature and live there. That's actually the main still the main plan since I moved to Sweden, and it still is. So at the moment I'm also looking on or at houses. So let's see where the journey takes me. I have I'm betting, or you call it bid, bud you say in Sweden. So I've made a bid on a house already. It's in Sollefteå. They're also close to where Kalle lives. And I still wait to get confirmation and want to know what is going on now, because it didn't seem that anyone is laying more bids. So hopefully I'm getting or becoming a house owner in a not far future. But you will be updated here, of course, on my YouTube channel. Mm. It thought provoking the book makes the question why life is how it is mainly. Ah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, it's that one. Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, yeah. Now it's interesting. Yeah, the main thing, the main problem with consumerism is that since I'm now started this film YouTube journey, especially, I would call myself more a consumer than I was before. To be honest, I would lie if I would say no, I'm not. Um, just because I see myself in the need of having gear that is important, like having cameras or different lenses and or sound recording equipment, and the need of having a computer where I actually would like to yeah, cut down everything and just live a far more simple life. But since I jumped on this train, the YouTube or filmmaker train, I think I uh, I will stay a consumer definitely for a long time, or not a consumer more or less, but showing people or creating stuff to consume. So, mm, I think you know what I mean. Um, and it's now trying to get in. Ah, it's my mother here too. Susanna, hey. Um, mm, yeah, yeah, me too. I hope I get it, and that would be gorgeous. We will see what the time brings and if I get it or not. And if not, then it becomes another one. I will not force it. Mm. Alrighty. Is there something else you want to know, guys? Yeah, I will hope so that you come and visit. Ah, yeah, maybe you recognized it here in the background. I painted the wall. It nearly looks black, but it is not. It is actually petrol, dark petrol, greenish. And the plan is to add or create a logo mm, that hangs on the wall behind me. So every time I'm doing how's it called? Yeah, like a live stream right now, like now, you will have my logo in the background. That is the plan to create a bit of more, yeah, content creator, YouTube, background, backplate, how, however you want to call it. Mm. So let's see. But I'm still struggling a bit how I really want to set up my camera here. I tried out many angles to set up the perfect YouTube angle, but to be honest, until now, I wouldn't say I failed, but I'm missing, yeah, again, a piece of gear. It's a special mount for the table, so I can mount the camera a bit further backwards of the table, so um, the camera is not just like showing my face like right now in this little broadcasting camera up here. So I have a real nice angle for the YouTube videos when I'm doing when I'm explaining or showing gear, for example. I think that's something important to have in the future. Mm. What does the logo look like? Yeah, it's a good question. I I went through different ideas and stuff, but maybe I can show you. I made some screenshots of some logos that I thought were inspiring, and let me see if I can get it up here and if I can zoom in into them. Let me see. Build. Not there. also it will not be like that, but should be going into that direction. Let me show you. I'm not sure if you can see that. Let me have a look if you can see that. I cannot double check it here on my other screen. But yeah, something like this maybe, or more like this, but not in this bulb, not in this light bulb. Um, so yeah, I should of course include forest like I have on my arm here. If you can see that here. By the way, I made that tattoo not too long ago, like when I was back in Germany. By the way, there is a vlog coming up, the next one. It's called I go back to Germany. No, I did not go back to Germany. I just visited Germany and came back, and I'm very happy to be back again. So in the logo it should be a round logo. That's the idea, and then I want to have trees inside, and then my AlexTheFox logo should also be included there. I have a friend. I call her. She will help me with the logo. I could actually do it by myself, but to be honest, I have so much other things to do that I don't find the time to create a logo by myself. So I let it do and pay for it instead. So yeah, that's the idea. But I will. The idea is then to create the logo and then mill it into a nice piece of wood that is maybe lit from underneath, so you can, see the logo being lit from underneath, maybe with some LED that I can change the light on. That's at least the first idea. First I was thinking about to do it on some kind of acrylic glass or plexi or something like that, but at the end, no, to be honest, it's not. It doesn't show my intention. Yeah, I thought so too. Exactly, Marcus. It fits me because I'm, like you guys know, hanging around in the forest nearly daily. Not nearly. I'm 100% in the forest every day, 1 or 2 times. I was also today in the forest together with the dogs and collected some mushrooms again. Like in actually the same mushrooms like I've posted in the video Kantareller. If you want to know what kind of mushrooms I mean, just go and click the video in my in my channel, and you see what I'm talking about. Those are great. I love those mushrooms. They're growing everywhere here. Not everywhere, but here at least a lot of them are here. Add a mushroom in the logo. Yeah, I thought so too. We will see. We will see. The thing is, it should not be too fragile. It should be readable, or if I can say so. The whole logo should be visible and readable. Also on a so-called called Visitenkarte. What is a Visitenkarte? I forgot the name, but a card that you can hand over to other people where you have the address and email and stuff like that on it. So I cannot do it too detailed. I will try to keep it as minimal as possible. That's the idea, at least. Yeah. That's the plan for the build out here, and then I have to. I will also build a shelf behind me, or to the left and the right side of the logo. already bought or organized a piece of wood which still has a bark on it, because I like this rough feeling to the wood. And I already hand sanded it, and oiled it. So now it's just waiting for the logo, because I don't want to mount the shelf there, and then at the end it does not fit together with the logo, and then I have to disassemble everything again. So I'm waiting for the logo first. That will take a bit. I think at least 1 month or something, or 2, and then we will see in the next, maybe in the next live stream. It's already hanging there. Who knows? But I'm on it. So it would be interesting to see who everything is inside here. Now it's Marcus' son. Not sure if Treat is still online. But that's now the changes of this YouTube channel, or I would not even call it really change. I would call it more an upgrade than a change, because a change sounds a bit negative. I want to provide more meaningful content, not just showing you people what I'm doing, where I'm traveling and stuff like that, because it seems for me as a creator, it seems to be a bit boring to show people what I'm doing every day. Like I said, I want to make more meaningful content and increase the quality of the storytelling. So because I have to be or get better in the craft of filmmaking. And I will also, funny side thing, I will also do more acting by myself, because there are some funny videos I want to make, a bit more maybe comedian stylish content, or videos, also short videos. I still have not really, how should I say, refined the characters yet, but there is something upcoming. If But you will see it in the future. Hopefully you will have something to laugh at. It should be different characters from maybe also different countries. What is my next video going to be about? It will be the video that is called I Go Back to Germany. It is kind of a vlog thing again that I filmed when I was going to Germany and visiting friends and part family there. So that is the next video that will come up, and maybe already today, but I don't think so, to be honest, because I have to do some other stuff too. I actually wanted to post it yesterday, but I was not able to do it. I had to do too much other stuff. But then after that vlog, I think I will. I wouldn't say I will take a break. Now I will focus a lot on creating this short movie. Oh, my favorite book. That's interesting. Actually, to be honest, I'm not that much of a reader. I'm more of I'm listening to stories, or I was always a lot into into movies, because that's actually how I became a 3D artist. If you don't know what I'm working with, I'm a 3D artist actually. but I've read some books, and I can show you one that I really like, and but I'm not sure if that's available in English. Talking about alternative ideas and how should I say, the mind change back in the days in the 70s and 80s in Austria. There is a guy called Sepp Holzer. That's the book. The Agrarrebell. So he actually is, how should I say, a bonde, a guy that works. Yeah, how should I say, bonde? I have to Google that. Damn it. For sure, I see my English is not too good. A farmer. Yeah, pardon. Damn it. So he's a farmer, or he's grown up as a farmer in Austria, and back in the days there was how should I say, they were very conservative in how they treat the nature, and they were kind of, yeah, mm, throwing in, how do you call it? Oh damn it! I can fertilizers, exactly. They were using fertilizer everywhere. They were using fertilizer in forests and stuff like that. And they're still in some areas they're still doing that. Weird enough. So they're throwing in fertilizer in forests and stuff like that. And so he actually was growing up with all those um, old yeah, conservative ways of treating the nature and plants and stuff like that. But he was when he was young. When he was young, he was very much into, yeah, animals and um, how to breed plants and stuff like that. So when he got older, he went on a regular farmer school in Austria, but then he purchased land and started to be one of the first alternative um, farmers out there. So that's his story actually, and how he, yeah, made his way through his that time and how difficult it was, and but now at the end he's one of the most how should I say, recommended persons out there in his field. So that's a book I would definitely recommend if you're into alternative farming, or yeah, just keeping. That's, yeah. I can't say anything. It's just like it's an interesting book. I really like it. So I'm a lot into, when I read books. I read biographies, but also not just from like alternative people here like this. For example, I also like some actors. I've read the biography of Arnold Schwarzenegger too. I wouldn't say that I'm now the Arnold Schwarzenegger big fan, but I admire a lot of his way of thinking and how he got on to the top, and what he's done, and his mindset is was very inspiring. For example, Jeff Bezos. Yeah, that's also could also be interesting. I think he also the only thing that I think is a bit weird. I mean, but I don't know how he is personally. Let me know what you think about the book of Jeff Bezos, and would be interesting to know, because the content and the stuff that I see from him always feels a bit how should I say, not feeling less, but he it always feels like he has a distance to the reporters and people So, what I also can understand, if you're one of the richest men's on the country in the world, then of course you don't want to interact too much. Um, but therefore, for example, what I also like to what I was reading about is who I was reading about is yeah, Elon Musk, of course. Even though he has some weird thoughts and views on stuff, I think he's also kind of a genius in our modern society. Mm. And yeah, and then what I also like to do is listening to podcasts. For example, Joe Rogan. Not all of the episodes, but some of the episodes are very interesting to listen to. Mm. But to be honest, mainly what I'm doing when I'm having free time is being creative, trying to create content, or if not, I try to yeah, just look at tutorials as much as possible to get better. That's that's actually my main input. I have tutorials. Yeah. Besides of having a regular job and 2 dogs. But yeah, some other questions. Is there something else you want to know, want to talk about? I'm open to answer nearly every question. He's building a clock for the next millennia. There will be 100 years hand on this creation, so you're eccentric. Yeah, yeah, exactly. He's eccentric. That's true. But I think both are eccentric. Like Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk, they have something special to them. Especially what I really admire with those two guys is they really have created something from nothing. They were not born rich or something like that. They are self-made. And that's something I really think it's cool. How's the weather over there in UK? Here in Sweden at the moment it's a bit cold. You can definitely feel that the fall is there. There is no summer anymore. The trees starting to lose the leaves. I mean, I love the fall because it has so many nice colors. Mm. But I didn't really had the opportunity at the moment to go out and make some nice photos since I was very focused here on my YouTube stuff. I had to step a bit back from doing photos. But other than that, I'm on my way to open a internet site with a shop where you also can go and purchase photos I made, photography, or there will also be other products coming up, like sound design products, maybe LUTs and stuff like this. LUTs for Lightroom or yeah, how you call it, Premiere Pro. And I will also create a Patreon account for people that want to support me. Could do that, and of course they will get benefit out of that. Like, for example, let's say, mm, yeah, photos that you can get if you are membership on the Patreon account and you're a supporter, then you will get private lessons, for example, or I will do private Zoom calls. That's something that Khalifudin also made before, and I thought it was a cool idea to be a part of or being able to talk to him privately and get some inspiration. And that's something I will also do on my Patreon account as long as I can. So that's also something that is coming up in the near future. Yeah, same here. Also we had 17. We don't even had 17 here. It's fresh. It's cold. Yeah, but thank you very much, I would say, for tuning in to this live stream here. Very happy to see some people over here, to be able to talk a bit, to share knowledge and get some inspiration. So stay tuned, and in the next few days you will get a new video. And other than that, I will keep on going with the short movie, like I said. Hopefully it gets that good like I hope or I expect. And then you will have a nice candy to look at. But yeah, it has nothing, to be honest, it has nothing to do with Sweden, and it has nothing to do with nature. Now, just to keep that in mind, it is completely different thing. It should be a pure short movie about the stuff I talked before. Okay, yeah, I also have to leave now, or I will call it a day or an evening. Or we can also go until 9 o'clock. Let's see. How late is it now? I think, yeah, 20 minutes more. Let's do that. Let's do that. A bit of add on. Thank you guys that you were here. The dogs are sleeping here. Everything is quiet. But okay. Since there are no questions dripping in or coming in anymore, I'm also getting a bit tired, I would say. So let's hang out the next time. And let's call it the evening. Let's call it, give it or bring it into the end, this live stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. It was a great evening, and see you next time. Be healthy, stay healthy, be creative, and whenever you want, write me a PM. You can reach out here or on Instagram. There we can go and talk and discuss. Have a nice time. Bye bye.